never gonna back down. She ready, ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready, ooh, she ready. She walking and talking, no faking, creating.
Be nobody's darling. Be an outcast. Male or female, this quote applies to you. My sweetest Libra, Spirit wants to make this very clear. You did not come here to conform. You came to stand out. You came to make noise. In the month of April, it's time to take a look and see, where have you been compromising your desires, your needs? Where have you compromised yourself for validation? Once you review it, Spirit is saying it's time to throw it out. You came here to be a rebel. You came here to be a trailblazer. You came here to take the path that is less traveled. Yes, you will stand out. Yes, you will be an outcast. But what you will gain will be so well worth it. Time out for fitting in. It's time to make noise. It's time to live in your truth. It's time to authentically and boldly be you. So Libras, my love, it is Tori, and I want to let you know, if you found yourself on this video, you didn't just click on here because you are a subscriber of the channel. You didn't just click on here because you're like, oh, it's a reading. Okay, this was guided to you because the universe wants to bless you. The beautiful soul that is watching this video, you have a heart that is so pure. And when you place your heart on the scale of justice, my love, the feather goes down and your heart goes up. Do you know what that means? You are an embodiment of unconditional love, and you really flow in that energy. We are all embodiments of unconditional love, but not everyone chooses to flow in that energy in this lifetime, but you do. So Spirit wants you to know, Libra, you have a blessing with your name on it. And I'm not just telling you this because it sounds good. I'm not just telling you this to blow smoke up your tushy. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that kind of reader. I'm not that kind of life coach. I'm not that kind of motivational speaker. That's not me. I tell the truth. I stand on the scales of truth. And you are currently learning a lesson about worth, because there is something that you keep entertaining, something that you keep placing yourself in that you have outgrown. Maybe it's time for you just to embody that you are an amazing person, that you are a slave to nobody and nothing. And this is really going to open the door for blessings to flow in your life and for you to stand in your authentic power. But enough about that. Let's go ahead and get into your message and guidance for this moment in time in your life. And hello, Libras, my loves. It's Tori, the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuition, and I'm here to do your monthly spiritual guidance. This is what your spiritual team wants you to know in the month of April, or whenever you are watching this video. That is when it's meant for you. We know that time does not exist, okay? I was guided to get my green stone for you guys. This stone really helps me focus. It helps me channel and direct intentional energy. This stone also helps you with growth and renewal, helping us connect with nature and align with the natural order of the universe. This is a good crystal for your heart, okay? It helps with heal heartaches, past traumas, and emotional wounds, enabling us to open our hearts to love. Okay, Libra, so I really want to speak from my heart and just let you know that this is a safe zone. This is a transformational time for you, and it's really time for you to, I know this sounds cliche, but live your best life. Live a life that is authentic to you. And it's not that you're not living a life that is authentic to you, but this is what I want to let you know. The universe and the divine have so much in store for you, really wanting to manifest your heart's desires. And it's going to require you, in order to get that good stuff, sometimes we hold on to certain relationships or certain ways of being, because that's all we know or all we're familiar with or all we grew up around. That's just like, you ever seen those movies or situations where somebody has always grown up in the hood. If you don't know what the hood is, okay, Tori grew up in the hood. You are only available to one aspect or one kind of life. But like in those movies, they grew up in the hood, but like they go to school in a more a different kind of neighborhood, a different kind of upper class or whatever. It's very different. Okay, so I feel like there is a transition. I just went around Jacob's ladder just to say this, guys. I really did all that. I don't know why, but we did. In order to come into one lifestyle, there is one that you have to give up. Okay. And this is a general reading. So this could be, in love for you, Libra. This could be just what you're used to. Maybe you did. Maybe, you only had one kind of mentality, or you only seen love one kind of way. You only seen, money one kind of way, but your world is shifting. And I'm hearing very clearly and very loudly, Libra, that it's time for you to reclaim your throne. And I see that something is being reawakened in you in the month of April, where you are just tired of conforming. You are tired of settling. You are tired of just taking the scraps of life. And apply that in that area. That area, Libra. You know what that area looks like. So we're just going to go ahead and lay your cards down and just see what messages the Spirit have for you right now in this time frame in your life. Keep in mind that time is fluid. Okay, this message is meant for you when it finds you, Libra. But yeah, no ma'am. Time out for just conforming, blending in, dimming your light. The particular Libra that I'm channeling for, you came here to live your best life this lifetime experience. Okay, I believe in past lives. And I feel like you came to be grand, and there's some area in your life where you've been dimming your light, where you've just been conforming. You've just been trying to dress apart, just trying to, no, it's almost like a mediocre feel right here. And no, it's time to shine. It's time to really be you. And you're releasing a lot of burdens this month, Libra. And this is going to bring you that mental clarity that, you're desiring. Because one of the things that I really feel strongly for you guys, you're having for some, this is you're having a spiritual awakening. And for others, you're having another level of spiritual awakening. So we know when we have spiritual awakenings, we know that certain beliefs, certain relationships, certain parts of us fall off. That is not, what we need in this direction that we're headed. And I feel like that's something is falling off. You're releasing some burden. Look at the Justice card, honey. Yes, you showing up in your own spread, okay? I love the Justice card because it comes to bring balance. It comes to cut away what is no longer serving you and what is not good for you. And then followed by that, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like whatever changes you're being asked to make, if you just trust what the universe is showing you, if you just trust the path, even if you don't know clearly where that path is going to take you. Because I feel like for some of my Libras, that's the issue here. You don't know if you make this decision or if you choose that path, what it fully holds for you. And that makes you nervous, because maybe you're used to just, poopy relationships, and you want a healthy relationship. But if you let that relationship go, if you let this person go, you don't know what's around the corner. If you let this particular job go, if you let this friendship go, if you let this way of being go, you don't know what to, you know what I'm saying, like what tomorrow holds for you. But there was this quote, Libra, and I love it, and I'm going to make a whole video about it on my channel, but I want to give it to you guys first. It says, don't focus on winning or losing, focus on enjoying the game. The game is life. Okay, so right here, as far as this trust card, and underneath it was stress, guys, but this trust card is your perceived obstacle for the month. And you are being asked to take a leap of faith, because right under friendliness, we have the Fool. Like, the divine universe, Allah, whatever it is you believe in, Love Muffin, is asking you to take a leap of faith, to trust your intuition. Because I feel like for some of you, this is, trusting your heart when it comes to a relationship. You see how this yellow and this pink, that's like masculine and feminine energy to me. Taking a leap of faith, when it comes to pursuing new relationships, moving out of old patterns. Faith is your trust, is your perceived obstacle, because, trusting that in divine timing, that relationship that you desire, how you want to be loved, how you want to feel love is going to come to you. Do you trust? Because sometimes we will conform, and we will take, we know we really want a 10, but we'll take that 2, you know what I'm saying? Because it's here and it's available, even when it comes to the, following the next row right here, we have postponement. Always mess this word up, okay? And going with the flow, in this picture, the whole picture is not in frame. But do you trust just to go with the flow? Sometimes you're not going to have all of the picture. And for some of my Libras, it's simply this. Sometimes we feel like when we don't get that yes, or we get rejected, we feel like we get rejected, we hold that in. And no, sometimes rejection is protection. And I say that because maybe what you were trying to build, what you were trying to go after, that job, that situation, whatever unfolded, Libra, that friendship, maybe that wasn't what was of your highest good. But I feel like there's some cycle right here with this ordinariness in the mind. This mind card, when I was looking at these cards are very much back and forth, like going with the flow, trying to trust the process, but then, letting those thoughts, throw you off. I feel like everything that's happening in your life is to create emotional balance. Okay? Do you trust the path you're being shown? Even if you fully can't see it, because I feel like there's something that there's a missing piece to a puzzle that you're being asked to just go with the flow and follow your intuition. Maybe you don't have the full picture. The full picture is not in frame, Libra. Maybe you don't have all of the details. Maybe you took a chance on love in the past and you got burnt. And for some of my Libras, one of the quotes that I heard for you was, it's never too late. It's never too late. And you're being asked, whatever has been burdening you, whatever has been holding you down, whatever has you going back and forth in your mind, you're being asked to surrender those burdens and those worries and those fears to the universe and just trust. you know, just trust. Because, you know, with this 10 of Pentacles right here on this particular side, it's about trusting that whatever you asked for, whatever you're working on, that it is going to reap bountiful. Maybe you're not seeing, you know, the full picture yet. And that can sometimes be scary. But your heart is asking you to trust. You're being asked to just take a leap of faith and go with the flow. And for some of my Libras, this is a particular relationship or how you see relationships. And I'm feeling very strongly this can show up in love and also with, like, you know, friendships and connections of that. There's a whole new beginning waiting for you. And, you know, with this Justice card and this vice versa deck, with dealing with the side that it fell on, Libra, it talks about it's time to place your heart upon the scale of justice. The situation demands the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. There is no plea bargain to be made with justice. But remember, she is not cruel. She is the essential embodiment of fairness. Whatever needs to be done in the situation to make it fair, balanced, ethical, clean should be done now. Delay or deny, this is your prevail. So I really feel like, listen, the hard work and the things that you do now and these tough decisions that you have to make, because I feel like this is just about, you know, asking yourself what's for you and what's not for you. You know, trusting the universe, trusting the divine, trusting yourself. Okay, this is going to determine how this thing, you know, gets weighed out. I want to promise you. And I really feel like for the Libra that I'm dealing with, just go ahead and do what it is that yourself is asking you to do, because it's going to bless you bountiful. Now, I went ahead and pulled some cards when it came to, you know, your love life, because I'm just switching things up a little bit, guys. And I wanted to see, you know, like, what is going on? And I feel like for some of my Libras, you have some major decisions to make when it comes to love right here, because we have the Tree, the Anchor, the Rider, the Gentleman, and the Fox. And I feel like the Fox and the Gentleman, this could be a choice between two lovers, or even a choice between what kind of love you desire. I feel like you're being granted the opportunity to come out of what was hard and what was tough with this Tree right here. Maybe that's, you know, that's all you, like I said in the beginning, when I gave that, you know, weird scenario that didn't quite make any sense. But, you know, just because it's been a foundation, you know, you've been dealing with foxes in love, people that, you know, you really can't trust them which way they going. You know, you don't really know their motive, or you know, they, even if they do love you, they come with all this baggage and all this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, damn, can I get a break? You're being granted an opportunity to come out of what was tough and what was hard, Libra, to basically remove yourself from generational lack and scarcity. I pray I'm saying that word right. To change your foundation of how you view love. This is really what I'm getting with this Tree right here. Sometimes you have to pluck it at the root. We don't even know that most of our actions or the things that we just do repeatedly are not even ours. You know, usually we grow up looking at love a certain kind of way, looking at money a certain kind of way, depending on what you have grown up in, kind of like with that scenario that I gave in the beginning again. Maybe you only know one kind of love. You've only known one kind of way of being. You've only known one kind of way of making money. You've only known one kind of friendship. But you can change that through the decisions you make and removing yourself from past patterns simply by not entertaining the things that leave you feeling less than, or entertaining the things that keep you operating in a lower vibration. Literally, okay? I'm channeling the song Who Can I Run To When I Need Love by the girl group Escape. This is an old song, honey. You probably got to look this up on YouTube, but that's literally what I feel. Like you've been in cycles time after time and found yourselves in relationships asking the question, who can I run to? I think the lyrics are like, who can I run to when I need love? Who can I run to fill this empty space with laughter? Who can I run to when I need love? I feel like it's time to put you first and think about where you have been compromising or not putting yourself first, and give all of the things you've ever wanted in life and in a relationship or a person to give it to yourself, because then the universe will mirror back to you that very thing. Because you are breaking strongholds with this anchor here. Strongholds, like you're passing a major cycle when it comes to your love life and just about what you accept in love. Also, Libra, I want to call attention to this ordinariness, and then we have the mind card. The ordinariness always messes word up, guys. But if you look at this picture, it's so calming. It's so collective. It just feels at one. It's somebody picking apples or berries or whatever it is, just content and happy. And the card that is clarifying the ordinariness is very the opposite of that. It's chaotic. It's dealing with the mind. And this card is letting you know that the mind is the station in your head. And as you can see, all these wheels turning, everything working together. And at the top of the head, you see the steam being blown out. And what that looks like to me, Libra, that I'm hearing very clearly from the divine, I'm seeing it two ways. The first way I'm seeing it is moving away from how you create calmness and bring balance and that peace that you define in your life, be it in your career, your love life, is breaking these cycles and these patterns that you have just, it's kind of like robotic, you just probably do it without thinking. You just get up and go to this job without thinking. You're just in this relationship because all we have are these years. You just date this particular type because this is how you've always dated. You know what I'm saying? Like breaking out of those main mundane things. Did I say that right, guys? Okay. Y'all already know how I be doing. But breaking out of those cycles are really going to help you. Another way that I'm seeing this is that with the ordinariness card, it talks about, waiting for the perfect moment, to build, or the perfect moment to do something, when in reality, the perfect moment is now, by you taking control and realizing you don't have to wait for stability. You can create that stability You don't have to wait for love. You can give that love. You can create that love. You don't have to wait for a savior. You don't have to wait for someone to rescue you, because I'm almost getting like a damsel in distress, you know, or maybe you're the rescuer. You're always rescuing damsels in distress, you know, like, no, I feel like Spirit is bringing you away from that, you know, Libra, and it could be a little hard, and it can feel highly uncomfortable, but this peace and this calmness and this serenity, you know, and healthy love, and, you know, the finances and the career that you desire, and that inner peace that I feel like you've been looking for and waiting for, you already have it. It's just about accessing it. And how you access it, Libra, is by being nobody's darling and be an outcast. Take the path that is less followed. Wherever you see the crowd going, you have to go the opposite way. But it takes someone bold and courageous to do that. And I know that is within you. And when you start to apply these things in your life, Libra, watch how much peace, watch how much clarity, it's going to be like a floodgate of abundance of opportunities are going to come towards you. You won't need and want for anything. I promise you. It's just about you being bold and accessing that beauty within yourself, which I know you can. Okay, I'm not going to talk your ear off, but with the trust card being your perceived obstacle this month. And if you look at this trust card, as you see the blue and you see the pink, and that pink to me, that's like that spiritual crown. So Spirit is asking you to take a leap of faith and trust God, trust the divine, trust Allah, trust your ancestors, trust God, whatever it is you believe in, Libra. You have to trust in that higher source. You know, whatever whatever that thing is, I just need you to trust it. I just need you for once in your life, pick you. F everybody else, because Tori don't care about everybody else. I'm going to keep it real with you. I care about this beautiful soul that is listening to this reading, because you are truly a vessel of unconditional love. And when we feel better and we feel good within ourselves, we're able to show up and benefit everybody else. So I want you to take a chance on you, take a chance on your dreams, take a chance and remove yourself out of those patterns, out of those cycles and situations that do not serve you, and really have the courage to go after what it is that you desire, and know that you are a slave to nothing and no one. All right, Libra. So if this video resonated with you, Libra, I want you to go ahead and drop a purple. Leave it down in the comment section. I love you guys so freaking much. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow Libras. It might be a message in here for them too. As always, guys, I'm sending you so much love, spiritual hugs, and I will catch you on my channel. Take care.
Follow, she blazing.